Tonight, we're going to talk about activating you. All right. We're going to talk about how activating you can also activate your life. Now, tonight, if you're somebody that is looking for a better way, then perfect. Because tonight, I am talking to people who are looking for a better way when it comes to a better way with their health and their wellness. People that are in a space in their life where they're ready to look better and feel better, have more energy, have more vitality, and are just ready to just live a better life, period. Okay, I'm talking to you. Now, if you're somebody, which I know we don't have anybody like this on the line with us tonight, but just in case we do, if you're somebody that's not open-minded and you're closed-minded when it comes to your health, closed-minded when it comes to wellness, closed-minded when it comes to change, that I am super, super sorry, because what I'm here to share tonight is probably not going to be for you, because tonight I'm here to talk to people who are open-minded to change, okay? So before we get started, let me just tell you a little bit about who I am and how I got here, okay? So my name's Cassie Teal. I am a wife. I'm a mom of 3 kids. This is a picture of my family on the screen here. And I work in the health and wellness world. I've been here for almost 10 years in the space of health and wellness, and I absolutely love it because I get to help people transform. I get to help people transform on a health and wellness aspect, so I can help them transform their lives in the form of helping them transform their bodies, but I can also help them transform when it comes to business, okay? So we're going to talk about both of those things tonight, and I'm going to move kind of fast because I know everybody's got things that they want to be doing tonight. So we're going to move kind of fast, but at the end, if you have more questions, I'm going to show you a way that you're going to be able to get those questions answered, okay? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about what's going on in the world, because when you look around, it's kind of like 911 everywhere, isn't it? And not as bad today as it was 2 weeks ago, and certainly not as bad today as it was a month ago. But let's face it, wherever we are, wherever we live, we are all experiencing this same storm, and it's kind of crazy out there. There's lots of confusion. The world is certainly interesting, right? It's super, super interesting because everywhere you look, everywhere you go, you turn on the television, you hop on social media, you pick up a newspaper, you read an article online, and you're going to see things about fear and scarcity, right? People are scared. There's lots of uncertainty out there right now. In fact, so many things around us have been canceled. You saw my kids on the screen. 2 of my 3 children are still in school. And so they're learning, like we're doing at-home learning with the kids. So many things around us have just been completely canceled. So not only is school called off, but almost every event outside of work has been canceled, right? And then when it comes to work, well, so it's a cancellation thing. So it means we have so much more time on our hands than we've ever had socially, right? But now let's talk about work, okay? Some of us, now we're being termed essential and non-essential. I mean, gosh, how fun is that, right? To have a term of your work. Some of us are experiencing layoffs. Some businesses are flat out closing. In fact, I saw today that 26 million Americans now have filed for unemployment, right? That's pretty high. And then you look at the state we're living in. So not only is everything canceled, not only is there lots of layoffs, and there's lots of things being closed, but now let's talk about the quarantines. I mean, there's some people, I know we've got people on the line with us right now who work in healthcare, that you're quarantining yourself from your family. I know that when we travel, we've got to spend 14 days all alone before we go out and go out into the world. I know my mom is like quarantining herself in her house right now. In fact, there's places that we can't even go because of all the stuff out there. And so if we just focus on this stuff right here, if we just focus on this, scary, isn't it? It's super, super scary thinking about this stuff. But here's why I'm so glad you're here. Tonight, I'm here to offer you hope, but I'm here to tell you that I've got really great news for you. And here it is. You are actually stronger than you think you are. In fact, you're stronger because you have choices, okay? So first of all, I'm here to tell you, in case you haven't heard this today, your mind is powerful. Your body is powerful, and you have a choice right now to take control. So tonight, we're going to spend about 30 minutes together. And at the end of our conversation, I'm going to challenge you to make a decision, because here's the deal. Here's the deal. When it comes to future, so many people out there leave their future to chance. But why leave your future to chance when you can change? Because here's what we get with change. When we change, we're changing due to our choices, right? And why not make those changes to better ourselves? In fact, let me tell you about a time in my life where I had to face change, and I really had to figure out what I was going to do to be in a better situation. So here's my sweet family. In fact, I look at these babies and I'm like, wow, this was so long ago, but this was 10 years ago from right about now. Okay. So this was the summer of 2010. And this is my awesome family. And things looked a little different for us. Not only did we physically look different, but we were in a completely different space in life. Okay. My background is corporate America. So I was I will never forget the day that I had this aha moment in my life. So I got up to go to work one morning, and I literally sat there and I looked at myself in the mirror, and I could literally feel and see myself aging. So I'm 30. I'm just had my 33rd birthday. Okay. And so I'm looking in the mirror and I'm seeing these really dark circles under my eyes. And I started to just look at myself, and I realized in that moment that I thought I was living the American dream, until I realized maybe I wasn't, because not only did I look like I just looked horrible, but man, I had so much anxiety in my life at that point. I was stressed out. I was exhausted, and I was what you would call the tired, wore out, cranky mom. Okay. I was tired, wore out, cranky mom, and I was a tired, wore out, cranky wife. And I sat there in that moment and asked myself, like, how did I get here? Because here's the deal. I'm a farm kid born and raised in South Dakota. I grew up, I went to college, and I had all these great big dreams, right? I had all these great big dreams that I was going to go out and conquer the world. And I found my place in corporate America, in a very big financial institution. And I loved that job. I loved the people. I loved the leadership. It was extremely fast paced. And for the first time in my life, I was introduced to the corporate ladder. And I found myself in a space where the harder I worked, the more I got paid, I would get promoted, I would have responsibilities, and it was awesome. Okay, so along the way of building my career, I met my husband, we had our kids, and it was awesome, right? But I will tell you this, the harder I worked, the higher I climbed, the more responsibility, the more stress, the more anxiety, the more traveling, and it took me away from my family. And so in that moment, like, I was sitting there thinking about my career, thinking, wow, if this is what success looks like, I just don't even know if I want it anymore, because it was coming at such a price. My health, I just, again, tired, wore out, exhausted, filled with anxiety, looked like garbage, right? I looked haggard and wore out. And then I realized, I never saw these amazing kids. And I started to tell myself, if this is what success looks like, I don't even want it anymore, because it's coming at too heavy of a price. But I didn't know any other way. So I got ready and I did it again, right? I was living in the world of Groundhog Day, where I was just going through the motions every single day. I had completely lost my voice in who I was as a person, because I didn't even remember who I was anymore. I didn't even know how I got there, because what I'd been doing in my career and raising my family, I'd completely lost myself. I knew I wasn't living my purpose, but I had bills to pay and I made good money. Like, is this resonating with anybody? I would love for you to drop me a comment right now and say yes in the comments. I know we've got so many awesome people on with us tonight. I want to know if this is resonating with anybody, because I remember in that moment thinking, like, I have to be the only woman in America that feels this way. Okay. And then something really crazy happened not too long after this moment. I went to work on a Wednesday morning, and I got the phone call that I never thought I would get. It was my boss calling me, letting me know he was really, really sorry, but my division was closing and my last day was going to be Friday. So now here I had 2 days to clean out my entire life. And I was so mad. I was I was mad, I was scared, I was frustrated, I was worried, all the feels. So if you're somebody right now that's being affected by all this stuff, yeah, there we go. Now the comments are rolling in. If you're somebody right now that's being affected by the stuff going on out there, I get you. I feel you, because I've been there, because that was at 8 o'clock in the morning. 6 hours later, my husband got the same phone call and he lost his job on the same day I did. So together, we came home and we were mad. In fact, we were really, really ticked off. We were scared. We were worried. We were very emotional. I know me specifically, I had tons of tears that night because I was so scared. It was like, how dare somebody pull the rug out from underneath us? But then something really incredible happened. The next morning, the sun came up and I realized it was going to be okay. Now, I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew it was going to be okay. Not that the next day was easier, but I just knew, you know what? We'll figure this out. And so I got my stuff cleaned out of my desk at work, and I got to come home and I got to be a mom. And for the first time in my life, it felt so amazing to be a present mom. In fact, I felt just so happy to get out of bed and be able to spend time with my kids and do things like eat because we were hungry, not because it was time, and go on a walk because we felt like it, not just because it was time, and went to the swimming pool and went to the zoo, and just things that moms did with their kids, and it felt so amazing. And I remember thinking, gosh, somebody somewhere does this for their job and they're able to be present and love their life and provide, but yet have the flexibility to do both. I didn't know who those people were, but I wanted to figure out who they were. So fast forward 60 days, I got to be on with my kids, and then I got a call back from my boss saying, hey, we found a job for you in the company. Do you want to come back? Of course, the answer was yes, because I had these bills that kept rolling in, because just because I wasn't working didn't mean my bills cared, right? Still had a mortgage, still had utility bills, all those things. So I went back to work, and I realized right away when I went back to work that this was not the place for me, because I realized I wasn't going to let my career ever change me again. So it was about 5 minutes in where I realized I needed to change. I just didn't know what that change was. But like I said before, I was going to keep doing it because it's all I knew. But I was at high noon. I was looking for something different. Again, I just wanted something where I could be a present mom, and I could help people, and I could make money. I just didn't know what that was. A couple short months later, I got the same phone call you did to take a look at an opportunity. So tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you the same story that was shared with me almost 10 years ago. And this story, guys, get this story I'm going to share with you not only changed the course of history for these kids and for me and for my husband, but this story helped me rewrite mine. Because remember, I was in a space where I was desperately wanting to rewrite my story. So pay close attention to what I'm about to tell you, because this story is real. Okay, this is factual. This is real news, right? This is good stuff, guys and gals. And pay attention, because the story I'm about to tell you has not only rewritten my story, but I can help you rewrite yours if that's what you're looking for. So, two hottest topics in the world right now, today. If you were to pull up any social media, pull up any major news station, any media out there, for a fact, you're going to hear people talking about health, and you're going to hear people talking about money. Specifically, if I'm going to ask you right now, what is on your mind? I'm guessing health and money are two of the topics, because it's everywhere. And so I'm here to ask you tonight, is your goal to live healthier, or is your goal to live longer? Is your goal to stay safe? Is your goal to make money at home? Because these are the topics right now that are being discussed. Everywhere we go in the world, these are the topics that are being discussed, right? Old school thinking when it comes to health and when it comes to making money, we've got no control. I mean, I'm just telling you me right now. So my old school way of thinking when it came to my health, I thought that, it is what it is. I don't have any control over it. This is the hand I was dealt. These are the genetics that I got from my mom and my dad. And I'm probably going to take some vitamins, but I really have no control over my future, what happens to me, right? That's old school way of thinking. But here's what I found out. I found out in the story I'm about to tell you is there's a new school way of thinking in town. And with health, the new school way of thinking is understanding that stronger is better. And I'm not talking about big, strong muscles that you get from lifting weights. I'm talking about being strong from within in your cells. Your body is made up of trillions of cells. And the way that you get strong and stay strong and have your health is to improve the strength of your cells within your body. Because here's the deal, the best defense out there is to have a really, really strong offense. And the way that we strengthen our offense is to activate our body. When you're a tiny baby, your body is designed to grow from a tiny baby to an adult. In 0 to 20 years, we go from infant to adult. Your body is working for you, helping you grow and change and mature. But then once you're done growing up, guess what happens? You start to grow old. And the aging process actually starts in your 20s, believe it or not. So if you are on this line right now and you are 20 or 21 or 22 years old, I'm here to tell you, your body is starting to age. Even though you don't feel it and you don't see it, your body is starting to age because now it's starting to shut off. I'm here tonight to tell you, imagine a world where you could turn your body back on and help it work for you. We can do it with nutrition, we can do it with fitness, and we can do it with body activation. I'm talking specifically in your genes. Now you've probably heard all the things about eating well and all the things about moving your body, but what you probably haven't heard is the power of body activation and turning on your genes. So first of all, let's talk about body activation because you probably have never heard of it before, and that's okay. What body activation is essentially turning your genes back on. So think about it again, 0 to 20, you grow up, the switches are on. Once we hit 20, we start to age, right? Those early 20s, we start to age. And the reason we're aging is because inside your genes, there are little switches and they start to shut off. Well, I'm here to tell you folks that with body activation, we can actually turn those genes back on. And I'm going to explain to you what kind of genes. But here's how we do it. We do it with something called nutrigenomics. Now, nutrigenomics is simply a very specific combination of nutrition that when put in your body at a very specific synergistic formula, what it can do is communicate with your cells. And when we communicate with the cells, we're basically able to tell them what to do. Now, the terminology here is called biohacking into your cells. You've probably heard the word hack when it comes to your bank account or your personal information. In fact, we don't like hackers. We don't like hackers that can hack in and get our private information. But basically, hack means to break into. So with the term biohack, what happens is we can break into the cells, right? We get this specific code. We can break into the cell. And when we break in, we turn the switches back on in the genes. And when we turn the switches back on, like when you were a kid, the result is amazing. You not only feel better, but you can do more things, okay? Here's how. Here are the benefits of biohacking into your body and activating your body with your genes, okay? So when you turn on your body, here's what happens. You're arming your cells for battle because let's face it, your body's got a job. Your body's got a job, and we want to keep our body healthy. We want to keep it young. We want to protect it from all the junk outside, and we want to protect it from the junk inside. So here's what happens when we biohack and activate our bodies by turning on those switches and we start to activate the genes. The first thing that happens is we activate our detox genes. Now, you may or may not have known you have them in the world today. Obviously, you want them working for you. The detox genes are going to clean up the mess inside your cells and help you function better. What's also going to happen is stress inside your cells is going to be reduced significantly. I'm talking by 40% in 30 days. If you understand the impact of cellular stress, you know that cellular stress is the root cause of aging and the root cause of disease, okay? It's called oxidative stress. It is bad, bad, bad stuff. Understanding oxidative stress is huge. It's the most researched condition in all the medical world today because it plays such a toll on our body. Know this, by activating your body, you can reduce your cellular stress by 40% in 30 days, okay? Also, what happens is you've got something called a survival gene inside your body. This is activated. Now, next step, imagine if you had a survival gene, would you want it on today? The answer is yes. Also, the next thing that's going to happen when you activate your body is now you can support cellular repair, meaning as your cells get damaged, they can fix themselves. We know we don't want bad cells in our body because we know what bad cells lead to. And then when you get bad cells that go AWOL and go crazy inside your body, and they start duplicating copies of them, not good, right? You want cells to be able to support the repair inside of you. Then, how about your master regulator? Did you know you had one of those? Did you know? Because here's the deal, that's also going to get turned on also. And then last but not least, massive amounts of antioxidants are now being able to be produced inside of your body. It's the antioxidant production that's going to kill the free radicals that cause the cellular stress. Big deal, you guys. So this is the benefit. So now, what does this mean? Like, what does it really mean? Because you're saying, okay, I can turn on my genes, I can activate my body, there's massive benefits. What's in it for me? Well, here's what's in it for you. When I'm talking feeling better, imagine waking up in the morning and having amazing energy to go tackle your day, where you not only feel good when you get up in the morning and get out of bed, but you still feel good throughout your day at work. You still feel good and have energy when you get home. You're ditching the brain fog. You're having clarity. You're able to focus. You've got physical energy and mental energy. I don't know anybody in this world who doesn't want to feel better, right? Feeling good is awesome. Then there's the whole look better. When you look in the mirror and you see your skin and you see your hair and you want to activate your body so you look better, and you can say, wow, hey, gorgeous skin, hey, sexy hair, where you been hiding? Because let's face it, we not only want to feel good, but we want to look good. And then when it comes to the way we perform our life, how about clicking on that motivation button and just feeling like you can tackle the world, because now your motivation is back. Your get up and go is there again. Your metabolism is activated and you're like, whoa, where has this been hiding? Who wants that? The answer is everybody. Because remember, today I told you early on, tonight this call was going to be for people who desired a better life, period, right? That's this. Feel better, look better, have energy to live life. And this is how we do it. Remember I talked to you about nutrigenomics and how it's a very specific combination of nutrition. This is it. These are the products that can do that. All the stuff I just shared with you, this is how we do it. Now, the foundation of everything is this product called Protandim that's right in the middle of the screen. Now, I'm not going to go into the specifics of what these products are and how they work, but I will tell you this. Everything here works, and it does what I say, what I'm going to say it does, okay? So when it comes to Protandim, if you want to know more about what this product is and how it works, get back to the person who invited you to be here tonight. And what they'll do is they're going to send you a couple of videos. They're going to send you a 9-minute ABC primetime investigative report that was done back in 2005. So we're talking 15 years ago. That was my very first look on these products. And that's when I realized if this is even half real, this is going to change the world, because the world needs to know. Okay, the world needs to know. The person who also invited you to be here can also give you a quick video done by my good friend, Dr. Brian Dixon, that talks about the theories of aging and what happens and why we age and why you need Protandim to help stop this aging in its tracks and help your body put the full court press on inside of you to protect you and help improve your offense, okay? So this is the foundation. Now, maybe you're somebody like me who you want some physical and mental energy. You want to ditch the brain fog. You want to think better. You want clarity. Friends, that's where our healthy brain drink comes into play. This stuff is amazing. I drink this every single day. It not only tastes good, but man, does it help me focus and get my work done every single day. So that's Axio. So if you're looking for clarity and ditching the brain fog, that's what Axio is going to do. Maybe you're somebody that you want to get back on track with your weight, or you want to get your back on track with your gut. Your gut and your brain need to talk to each other, not only for you to maintain a healthy weight, but your gut and brain need to work together for you to maintain a healthy immune system. 70% of your immune system lives in your gut. So that's why they call your gut your second brain. And so this healthy weight management system is not only designed for you to help you get back on track with healthy weight, it's also designed to help you get back on track and boost your immune system and help you be the strongest version of you. Then we have our beauty line. This is a skincare line and a hair care line that's designed to activate your body from the outside in. The other products are designed to activate you from the inside out. The beauty line is all about helping you get that best look that you're looking for with your skin and your hair. And then last but not least, the last product on the screen is a pet line designed to activate your dog. Yes, this is Protandim for our four-legged pets. So pretty exciting stuff that these products are here and they're available and they're here for you right now. And so when I'm telling you, you're stronger than you think you are stronger because you have a choice right now to activate your body. Okay, you have a choice right now. In fact, you can start today. The way you do that is you get back with the person who invited you to be here and tell them the 3 things that you want to improve with your health. Like for me, I love asking people that question because if somebody tells me, I want more energy, I want to sleep better, and I want to get back on track with my weight. I know exactly what products to recommend to help people get the things that they desire. And so maybe you've got a couple of questions, no sweat. Get your questions answered because now is the time. Why would you wait? I mean, remember I said 0 to 20, you're growing up. Beyond 20, you're growing old, and it's happening whether you feel it or see it or not. It's happening. Doesn't matter how clean you eat, how much you exercise, it's happening. Don't wait. Don't live in fear. Don't be worried. Know today that you can biohack and activate your body and get on track to become that better version of you. Because remember, if you're still watching this, you wanted a better life, period. And this is where we start by helping you feel better, look better, and have the energy that you want to live your life. Now, here's what's also pretty cool is maybe somebody's coming to mind. Like for me, when I heard this story, honestly, I got to be honest with you guys. I didn't even think about me right away. I thought of my parents. I thought about my mom and my dad. And I thought, well, gosh, if my mom and dad need this, I need this. And my sisters need this. And my brother needs this. And my best friend Mel needed it. So that's when I realized, man, this is a cool story. How do I tell my friends? And that's when I heard that I could get paid to share this story. And I thought, whoa, this could totally be that prayer that I've been praying for something different. Because remember, I was looking for an opportunity to rewrite my story. And that's exactly what I was so pumped about because, man, I thought, gosh, if this is even half real, it's going to change the world. Somebody's going to get out there and tell this story. Why can't that somebody be me? And that's when I started to learn about money and finances because here was me. I was so old school when it came to money, so old school when it came to a career because even though I wasn't super happy in what I was doing, I was the big C word. I was comfortable. I was comfortable. Even though I didn't necessarily like being the tired, wore out, cranky mom and the tired, wore out, cranky wife, I was comfortable. I was living the 40 to 50 plan, working, 40 to 50 hours a week. And I was going to do that for 40 to 50 years. And I knew when I retired, I was probably going to have to figure out how to live on 40 to 50% of the income that I was making when I was working full time, right? Like that was my plan. I was just going to work the 40 to 50 plan and hopefully eventually be able to retire and go live my life. But then I'm so grateful I was introduced to the new school way when it comes to making money. I started understanding that there's this thing called trends. And the new school way of thinking about finances is understanding the trends. And the new school way of thinking about opportunity is understanding where the people are going. And the whole idea here is to get there first. Like right now, I wouldn't want to sell typewriters today. Okay, I just wouldn't. I wouldn't want to sell typewriters today because they're obsolete. At one point, it was a really cool business model. Today, probably not going to sell that product because nobody uses those. So again, the new school way of thinking is understanding the trends, go where the people are going, understand where the people are going, get there first, and create an environment where there's flexibility, where you can make leveraged income. Because seriously, I'd only known the whole world of go to work, get paid. Go to work, get paid. The only time that I went to work and still got paid, that I didn't go to work and still got paid, is when I used my vacation time that I had to earn. So I started learning about this company called LifeVantage because I was super stoked about this stuff, right? The bottles, the blue bottles, I was stoked. Remember, I said, if this is even half real, this is going to change the world. Teach me about this company. And this is where I learned that LifeVantage is a biohacking company. Remember, understand the trends, understand where the people are going and get there first. Hello, health, wellness, hot, hot, hot in our world today, isn't it? This company is publicly held, which means we've got a board of directors. We're not owned by a person or a family. We're owned by our distributor team and by our shareholders. And so when it comes to decisions, our decisions are made with our board, okay? They're made, our board helps us make decisions. We don't have somebody in the back office telling us what we're gonna do and how we're gonna do it. We come together and they work with us and for us, which is really, really exciting. And remember, I just said the future of health is now. We can help people put the full court press on aging now. We can help people work from home now. We can help people build leveraged income from home now. How exciting is that? Now, for me, I was super, super pumped about the company. Remember, in love with this little blue bottle. Got super stoked about the company. The piece I had to figure out was, what's this network marketing stuff? And why are we calling this the business of the 21st century? Because again, I'm a farm kid, born and raised to go to college and go work a job in corporate America. So this whole network marketing stuff wasn't anywhere on my plan. So I had to figure out really what is it? And here's what I know now. This is the most beautiful model when it's done right, okay? I'm not going to give you a huge lesson on network marketing now, but what I am going to tell you is there are thousands of companies that operate through network marketing. There's thousands of amazing products that are sold through the model of network marketing. So if you want to buy a product through network marketing, the product is going to speak for themselves. In fact, I'm a consumer of lots of products from network marketing companies. But I will tell you this, if you're considering a company like this as a business opportunity, there are very specific things that you have to know before you say yes. They're the timing, meaning where are you going to fall in the big scheme of things? How early are you? Is this a startup? Is it an established company? Are you the last person on the block to hear of this? Like truly, where will you fall when it comes to timing? The second thing you need to know is what kind of product will you be representing? Is it consumable? Is it unique? Is there competition out there in the market, right? Can you go somewhere and buy the knockoff? The next thing you need to understand is who makes the money, because let's face it, I don't care about somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody out in Chicago that's making a bunch of money. I want to know what's in it for me. Can I make money today? Because remember, I've got little kids at home. I want to know, can I make money now? And then, is there somebody that can teach me how to do this? Because remember, there was nowhere on my resume that said network marketing professional. I didn't know how to do it. So if you're looking at network marketing today, make sure if you don't know how to do this, there's somebody that can teach you a system to implement into your business. And then obviously you want to understand the type of people and the type of culture you're going to be surrounding in, because the people that you work with are everything. So let's see if LifeVantage can check any of these boxes to see if this works as far as an opportunity. Timing. We are early. Remember I said we're 10 years old, but here's the beautiful thing about being 10 years old. We are not a startup. When I started with this company, we were a brand new company just getting off the ground. We know who we are. We know where we're going. We know our mission, and we know our mission is to change the world, okay? We're super, super early. We are the best kept secret that we don't want to be a secret anymore, okay? We want to get the word out because, again, we're still small. We're still small, but we've got a huge mission, and we're going to get there, okay? We're going to go out and we're going to tackle this mission one day at a time. And that's why you're looking at this right now, because we're looking for people to go help us take this story to the world. When it comes to the products, clearly, this is a brand new category. You cannot go to any store today and find body activator in the pharmacy section. You're going to find weight loss. You're going to find meal replacement. You're going to find cold and flu. You're going to find the vitamins. You're going to find supplements, but nowhere will you find body activator. So when it comes to a unique product with no competition, this consumable product that's ordered every 30 days is right in line where I'm talking the most amazing product to represent, because you have no competition today. When it comes to the compensation plan, I'll tell you, remember, I'm a corporate girl. I know all about compensation plans. I've worked sales. I've managed sales teams. I've written compensation plans. And I've never seen anything so diverse that pays people at all levels, meaning there's fantastic upfront money for the brand new person. There's great middle of the road money for people who want to come in and, you know, make some income replacing money. Or maybe you're somebody where you see a huge opportunity and you've got vision and you see an opportunity to make big money. That's there too. That is there too. So just know that there's money to be made at, it doesn't matter what level you're in the company, you can make money in this opportunity. Now, when it comes to the system, I'm telling you what, I am a product of the system because, again, nowhere on my resume did it say network marketing professional. I'm so grateful somebody showed me the way. And so know this, that as you're making your decision tonight, somebody will be there to show you the way. And when it comes to the culture, think about a world where you're surrounded by positive, like-minded people, where you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. I mean, think about how incredible that would be. So look at these things. In fact, grab a screenshot if you want, because know this, that the sun, the moon, and the stars have aligned, and here it is. So if you are somebody, as you're listening to this right now, if you have a burning desire to change your story, you're willing to go to work, you're coachable, and you're willing to follow a proven system, then we have an opportunity for you right here, right now, tonight with LifeVantage. So this is where I'm talking, it's decision time. I just shared with you some pretty incredible information on the power of activating your body and what it is and how it works and why we need to do it and what the results are. I just shared with you about a business model with a company that is real and it works, and we're changing lives every single day. So if you are somebody that you're ready to rewrite your story, get back to the person who invited you to be here, because we're going to answer any of your questions and help you fill in the gaps and help you understand if this opportunity is for you, okay? Because remember, great news. You are stronger than you think you are. So I'm just super excited you're here tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'm just going to invite you to join us, whether you're interested in being a customer or interested in being a business partner. I'm going to invite you tonight to join us. Now, I know somebody invited you to be here. As I see the names on here, I know I've got some of my personal guests on here tonight. I love it. Super excited to see all of you. But I love to connect with people who are positive and like-minded and want to change this world. So find me on Facebook. I would love to connect. Even if I didn't invite you here, remember, get back to the person who invited you to watch this tonight. Let them know what you're thinking. Let them know what your interests are. Let them know where you're at. But connect with me, because I love to connect with other positive, like-minded people who are just crazy enough to believe that together we can change the world, because that's exactly what we're going to do, you guys. One day at a time, we will change this world. So thanks for hopping on tonight. God bless you, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.